Bet one, bet 'em all. This is Sprawl Calling. I'm your host, C. Rich. We're going to do a UFC 189 betting in predictions. Conor McGregor, Chad Money Mendes, not Jose Aldo, because that guy pulls out over hangnails, and it is just kind of pathetic sometimes. But hey, you know what? We still got a good main event, and I'm ready to kick this one out. We got a Conor McGregor sitting at a minus 140. Chad is at a plus 110. Tell you the truth, I was on the Aldo train already. I wasn't going to be picking Conor, but now that I see that there's a changed opponent, now some things coming into perspective. One of those is a little thing I like to call money, and it will be on Chad Mendes. Kind of wish it would have been Frankie Edgar. There was two things that one of my buddies and I were bickering against each other. I wanted Chad. He wanted Frankie. He brought up the fact that Chad's chin has been tested. I guess. I mean, it has. Less than Frankie's. So we were kind of pulling for Frankie to get the shot. But I'm more than happy to see the actual person that I wanted to fight as soon as I heard that Aldo was injured and my boy Money Mendes. Honestly, McGregor's never fought like a true wrestler. And depending on Chad, yes, we know he's been knocking people out left and right here recently. I don't think it matters. The only way I see Conor pulling this one out is if he gets, an early stoppage or something. Other than that, I think the power is going to connect, or the ground and pound for Chad Mendes, and that is my official pick. Next, we got the welterweight championship and Robbie Lawler and Rory MacDonald. Rory, and I've been on this guy's hype train for a long time. Just something about his mentality is what I like. I always say, if you're good in your head, then you're good in the ring. And usually good on the scorecards and good for money. With the loss against Robbie, I believe he needed that, and it did change him as a fighter, I think. With as well as GSP retiring shortly after that fight, I think that really allowed Rory's mindset to expand on his goals and what he will accomplish. And I do believe he is going to accomplish it come July 11th. I'm not going to get into this one anymore because you already know what you want to know about who you want to know at this point. And I believe my boy Rory is going to be taking home the gold. Next, we got Dennis Bermudez and Jeremy Stephens. This one's interesting. Bermudez sitting at a minus 200. Not a bad line. Really, when I first saw this and when I looked into it a little more, I just remembered how good Dennis Bermudez actually is. It is what it is. I don't believe he's going to be necessarily a champion, but I do believe one of these days he'll be fighting for the belt. In a nutshell, I'm going with Dennis Bermudez, more than likely by decision. But in all honesty, I truly do believe he does have the tools to finish this fight. Especially since Stephens, in my eyes, is kind of on the decline right now. So, Dennis Bermudez for the win there. Not a bad betting line either. We'll have to wait to see what the by 3-round decision will be. If it's anything higher than plus 200, I'll throw a few bucks on it. Next, we got Brandon Thatch and Gunnar Nelson. Interesting. Not going to lie, I did bet on Thatch against Benson Henderson. I was very disappointed, and I should have just thought about it a little more in a realistic venue. Thatch has got some power. I mean, he's up there at elevation, and we didn't think the cardio was going to play as much of a factor. But Hendo's a different kind of person. So Gunnar Nelson coming off of a split decision loss to Rick Story. Interesting. He was actually the main headliner for that card, and I think that is one of the reasons he was very tentative that fight. He didn't fight like the person I know. I mean, I like his little karate stance, you know, little old school boxer stance that he's got going on, but you know, this one's a little tough. It's a little tough. But when you think of tools to victory, I can see Gunnar maybe not being as tentative this fight, getting the takedown, because Thatch is not that great at his takedown defense in my eyes. And I do see Gunnar getting the submission. All that depends is when does he decide to take him down. Yeah, Gunnar sitting at a plus 150 right now, too, is not a bad line either, fellas. Maybe wait till the weigh-ins, because Thatch will overtower, so might get a little better value on that one. Last but not least for the main card, Thomas Almeida, Brad Pickett. This one, the betting line has skyrocketed. I think Almeida opened up at like a minus 450. Sitting at a minus 900 now on Bovada. I think that is crazy. Especially seeing as this is the first step up. Technically the first, you know, actual step up in competition. And it is going to be against a stand-up guy, which Almeida likes to do. Am I going to bet straight on this fight? On Almeida? No. Am I going to do an in-the-distance play? No. Am I going to do... I'm not betting it. Just because of the value, I will be doing, like, 2 $1 parlays with Brad Pickett in them for the main card. But chances are that's just going to be a clear waste of a couple dollars. One of the bets that I do have locked in already, I love the undercard too. I'm not afraid to pick some dogs on this card, and as I never am. So far, you can do Mendes, MacDonald, Bermudez, and Gunnar Nelson parlay at a plus 1,100. 1 for 11 odds. I've already thrown $5 on it, so we'll see where that one goes. I know I got plenty more bets that I'm going to be posting. Please don't forget to check out my Covers Forum page where I post all my bets. I will put it in a link down below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like that little thumbs up button down there. Always feel more than welcome to subscribe to the channel and check out sprawlandcall.com. Forever and always, don't blow your bankrolls. And always have fun, guys.